There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and produced by West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey Glasser. Welcome to another Mountain Stage with our guest host, David Mayfield.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody, it won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Alrighty. Well, hello and welcome, music lovers of planet Earth, to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm your guest host, David Mayfield, standing in this week for Kathy Mattea, and we have a great crowd with us here at our home, the Culture Center Theater in beautiful Charleston, West Virginia. Thanks so much for being with us in the house and out there on Radio Land. I'm glad you're here, we're glad you're here, and you'll be glad too, because we are happy to welcome for the first time an award-winning blues singer, band leader, songwriter, and saxophonist. Vanessa Collier is here. That's right. And in a bit, a powerful and moving singer-songwriter whose career continues to eclipse itself with each new release. Happy to have back today Amythyst Kiah. And later in this hour, a beloved part of the team here at Mountain Stage and beloved part of our musical community all throughout West Virginia. He's our very own Mountain Stage band leader, and he has an album that just came out. He'll do a few songs from that today. Sowell will be out here, everybody. And in just a bit, we welcome back a Canadian roots artist who's been building a loyal following worldwide with his affection for the blues and the heart in his songs. Matt Andersen is back with us. To start the hour out, from Red Bluff, California, our first artist makes her home in the buzzing metropolis of New York City. She started out on the fiddle, but as a teen, switched to guitar and began writing songs. She launched her solo career with the self-produced, critically acclaimed Home School EP. And soon after that, she signed with ATO Records and released her self-produced debut album, Emotions and Math, which introduced her to the world as a bold new indie rock presence. Since then, she's released 2 more albums and toured extensively supporting folks like the Lumineers and Nico Case, and made a memorable appearance on Conan O'Brien's Late Night Show. Her upcoming album, The Golden Heart Protector, is a 7-song collection featuring covers and collaborations, with contributions from Madison Cunningham, Julian Lage, Andrew Bird, and Nora Jones. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage the one and only Margaret Glaspy.
Oh, once I had it all, or did it all have me? When you're dripping in your privilege, you don't know the difference between what you want and what you need. When nothing is enough, it gets tough just to smile. When every crack is a canyon, oh, every inch feels like a mile. Get back to what's good. Once I thought I was the only, oh, I was so lonely. When you're only thinking of yourself, you're missing out on everybody else. Get back to the place you started from. Oh, get back to childhood. Get back to what's good. In the middle of the night, I was on my own till I realized that my house was not a home, just a pile of sticks and stones. Oh, and you told me to get back. Oh, to the place I started from. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be a part of Mountain Stage and now to be a veteran, actually. I feel really proud of that, to have come back a few times. It's an honor to be here. And I do have a project that I'm in the midst of releasing right now. It's called The Golden Heart Protector. It's a series of a lot of covers of a lot of songs that I love, collaborations with people that I love. So I'll play a couple songs on that record for you. This first one is a favorite of mine, a Lucinda Williams song that I love dearly, and I got to play with the wonderful Julian Lage. Baby, see how I've been living. Velvet circles on the windows too. Keep the bright and unforgiving old light from shining through. Baby, I remember all the things we did when we slept together in the blue behind your eyelids, baby. Sweet baby, I traced the sand through the gloom. Oh, I found these purple flowers. I was spent, I was soon, oh, smelling you for hours. Lavender, lotus blossom too. Water the dirt, flowers last for you, baby. Sweet baby. Tangerines and persimmon, oh, and sugar cane. Grapes of honeydew melon, enough fit for a queen. Lemon trees, they don't make a sound. till branches bend and fruit falls to the ground, baby. Sweet baby, come to my world and witness all the way things have changed. 'Cause I finally did it, baby. Oh, I got out of LaGrange. I got in my Mercury and I drove out west. Pedal to the metal in my heart to the test, baby. Sweet baby, I've been trying to enjoy all the fruits of my labor. I've been crying for you, boy. Oh, but truth is my savior. Oh, baby, sweet baby, if it's all the same, take the glory any day over the fame, baby. Sweet baby. I've been trying to enjoy I've been crying for you, boy. Baby, sweet baby, if it's all the same, take the glory any day over the fame, baby. Sweet baby. Thank you. A song called Fruits of My Labor. And this next one is a very favorite by the Magnetic Fields, a song written by Stephen Merritt called The Book of Love that I play with Madison Cunningham, a dear friend of mine. The book of love is long and boring and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes and things we're all too young to know. And I love it when you read to me and oh, you can read me anything. The book of love has music in it. In fact, it's where music comes from. Some of it is just transcendental. Some of it is just really dumb. And I love it when you sing to me and oh, you can sing me anything.
The book of love is long and boring. No one can lift the damn thing. It's full of charts and facts and figures and instructions for dancing. But I love it when you give me things and you ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings.
I'll end with a song that I had on an EP called "The Sun Doesn't Think," and I don't know where this song came from, but it was from some woman in my mind that I really liked, some character from some place. I don't know where these things come from. Thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
There's a knife by the door that you don't know about, but you don't need to know about it. And a loose board in the floor that you don't know about, but I'll let you know if you need to know about it. I had a life that you don't know about, but you don't need to know about it. And would you be my, would you be my, would you be my man? Would you be my, would you be my, would you be my man? There's a few numbers in my book that you don't know about, but you don't need to know about them. And a few photos that I took that you don't know about, but I'll let you know if you need to know about them. I was in love, but you don't know about them. And you don't need to know about them. But would you be my, would you be my, would you be my man? Would you be my, would you be my, would you be my man? You don't carry the sharp nails to the coffin of my freedom. I've been here for lifetimes, and smooth sails are nothing to believe in. I don't need a lifeline. I'll never be your woman, but will you be my, will you be my, will you be my man? Will you be my, will you be my, will you be my man? gonna do? Are you leaving tonight? Or are you coming through? I could be holding 2 clubs or hiding 4 aces, but I'll let you know on a need-to-know basis. Your hands, I don't know about them, but I wanna know about them.
Thank you.
It don't get no better than that, folks. Her upcoming album, The Golden Heart Protector, will be out soon, but right now she has a single out from that album, a beautiful cover of Wilco's song Jesus, Etc., that features Norah Jones. Give it up one more time for Margaret Glaspy. All right, it's time to welcome our vocalist, Julie Adams, out to do a song for you now. Got some fans here, Julie. As always, she'll be joined by the Mountain Stage Band, Ron Sowell, the leader of the band, on acoustic guitar, Michael Lipton and Ryan Kennedy on their respective electric guitars, Bob Thompson at the piano, Steve Hill on the bass, and Ahmed Solomon on the drums. Julie's going to play a happy little Bonnie Dobson song about a nuclear apocalypse, Morning Dew. Please welcome Julie Adams.
You can't go walking in the morning dew today. You can't go walking in the morning dew today. But listen, I hear a man moaning, Lord. I know I hear a man moaning, Lord. You didn't hear a man moan at all. You didn't hear a man moan at all. But I know I heard my baby crying, Mama. I know I hear my baby crying, Mama. You'll never hear your baby cry again. You'll never hear your baby cry again. Oh, where have all the people gone? Won't you tell me where have all the people gone? Don't you worry about the people anymore. Don't worry about the people anymore. walking in the morning dew today. You can't go walking in the morning dew today. You can't go walking in the morning dew today.
Julie Adams, everybody. The Bonnie Dobson song, Morning Dew. Give it up one more time for Julie Adams, the lovely and talented. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage, or if you want to hear something over again, you can visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs not heard on the radio and the complete finale song. If you enjoy the show, take a moment to subscribe and leave a review wherever you listen. Our next performer is from the blues capital of the world, Perth, Andover, New Brunswick, Canada. That's right. One of Canada's most celebrated blues and roots musicians. In 2024, he won Entertainer of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, Recording Producer of the Year, and Songwriter of the Year at the 27th Annual Maple Blues Awards. He also has multiple European Blues Awards and a Juno nomination. And if that wasn't enough, he won the International Blues Challenge in Memphis, Tennessee. He's headlined festivals and theaters all across North America, Europe, and Australia, shared the stage with the likes of Bo Diddley, Buddy Guy, Greg Allman, and Tedeschi Trucks Band. His brand new album, The Hammer and the Rose, is out now. It's his 11th studio album, and a bit of a departure, stripped down, more vulnerable, with his powerful voice still front and center. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Matt Andersen.
Just realized a really fun drinking game would be take a shot every time they say blues in my bio. This was written a whole girlfriend ago, this song. We'd been moving around quite a bit for her job and just get settled in and have to pick up and move again. And one night after getting settled down, she asked me if I was okay with all the moves, and in a very rare and very brief moment of brilliance, I said, I don't care where we live as long as I'm with you. Yeah, pretty good for on the fly, I thought, maybe not. But as it turns out, the whole duration of that relationship, that's the only time I ever said the right thing at the right time, so that's where this song came from. You are my home. You are my home, sweet home. You're resting on my mind when I'm far away alone. You are my home, sweet home. A house is only brick and stones, four walls and a refuge from the cold. A body's only flesh and bones until it's filled with the love from someone else's soul. It's only brick and stone. You are my home. You are my home, sweet home. You're resting on my mind when I'm far away alone. You are my home, sweet home. I'll follow where you lead, no matter how far it may seem. You're the only star I see. You come and you rescue me. I'll follow where you lead. You are my home. You are my home, sweet home. You're resting on my mind when I'm far away alone. You are my home, sweet home. Harbor lights and endless nights and a wind that always blows. Turn me round, don't let me drown. Take me with you when you go. You are my home. You are my home, sweet home. You're resting on my mind when I'm far away alone. You are my home, sweet home. You're resting on my mind when I'm far away alone. You are my home, sweet home. You are my home, sweet home. Thank you. This is the title track off the new album, The Hammer and the Rose, and the head being the hammer and your heart being the rose. You know, whenever you're making decisions, you just gotta kind of not lean too far one way or the other. I'm mostly led by my heart, which is obvious, I think, in my shirt and haircut choices. I've taken some chances, they've come up lean. Half-hearted romances that came apart at the seams. I've taken my time and I've rushed too fast. Keep falling behind to the end of the tracks. The longer I listen, the less that I learn. Seems the further I go, the more bridges I burn. The harder I try, harder it gets. I go on looking, but I still haven't found it yet. It's the give and the take. That's how it goes when your head is the hammer and your heart is the rose. I've stopped even trying. There's no way to win. The floorboards are crying, the walls are caving in. My head tells me to run, my heart says stay. When it's all said and done, I let it all slip away. The longer I listen, the less that I learn. Seems the further I go, the more bridges I burn. The harder I try, the harder it gets. I go on looking, but I still haven't found it yet. It's the give and the take. That's how it goes when your head is the hammer and your heart is the rose. It's the give and the take. That's how it goes when your head is the hammer and your heart is the rose. Thanks very much. In my line of work, and I think just about anybody's line of work, if you put yourself out there into the world, you're going to get people who don't like you or don't like what you do, and which is fine. But when people are mean for no reasons, I kind of got sick of that a long time ago, and it used to really get to me and bring me down. But you post something online, and and all kinds of good comments, and one bad one would just set me off and ruin my day. But my don't care meter doesn't even turn on anymore, really. So it's much more fun headspace to be in to keep all that stuff behind you. I hear you talking around my back. You think you know something, but you're missing all the facts. It's a sad situation. It's such a narrow point of view. You're getting harder to hear, 'cause I'm way ahead of you. Take a minute and listen, count 1, 2, 3. You're slow moving poison trying to catch up to me. It's a sad situation. Such a narrow point of view. You keep on falling behind, 'cause I'm way ahead of you. I don't even worry, I don't even care. There are people like you hiding everywhere. You're not worth the time it takes to ask you why. I'm gonna keep on moving, tell you goodbye. Just wasting time, and that's all you'll ever be. It's just a sad situation that you got yourself into. Why don't you head on home? 'Cause I'm way ahead of you. Why don't you head on home now? 'Cause I'm way ahead of you. I know it's hard keeping a mic on me with all these wild dance moves going on up here. Well, I had a set list, and then somebody sent in a request, and I'm not good at saying no, so here we go. Every year on Thursday nights for quite a while in my hometown, I played our local pub, and just about every Thursday, this one couple would show up, and I always get there at the same time, sit in the same seats, order the same drinks, get really drunk, and get into a big fight. And yeah, they were a lot of fun. So this one's basically based on them, and mostly about the guy in the relationship. Seems like he was involved with somebody who he didn't want to be with anymore, and couldn't find a way out of it, and realized the only fella she was fit for was the devil. So, but I know because this could go both ways in a relationship. But in my hometown and my pub and my song, this is how it goes. I can give you their Facebook profiles if you want. They're still pretty fun to watch. So. You pour me water when I'm drowning. You take my kindling when I'm cold. You give me matches when I'm burning, and give me pennies for my gold. You've got a heart as diamonds, shines like a piece of coal, buried deep in the ground like your cold black soul. You got one hand in my pocket, the other hand's on the spade. You're sending me to the bottle and into my early grave. Now I've tried like hell to leave you, but you keep pulling me back. Your love is like a freight train, and I'm tied to the track. Imagine yourselves a few years ago when you're driving through the home of the blues on the East Coast up there in Canada. You're driving along the beautiful St. John River Valley, and you come across this tiny town called Perth Andover. That's my hometown. That gets a much better reaction in my hometown, but that was all right. That was nice. Oh, it's too late for that. That's all right. That's all right. As you're driving through, you see a sign up for some live music on Thursday nights, and it just happens to be a Thursday night. So you step inside and settle up to the bar and start chatting with the bartender for a little bit. But before too long, she's taken away to deal with somebody else. So with your drink in hand, you just take a quick look around the room to see who all's there, see what's going on. Attention is drawn to this couple in the corner all by themselves, and looks like they're having a very intense conversation. Look at the woman as she's just kind of talking away and sipping on some kind of a drink the locals call a Moscow Moose, which you find out just a really big glass with a little bit of ice. And and a lot of vodka. Look at the fella, and he's just shaking his head and staring down at 10 empty shot glasses. And you find yourself concentrating on this man for a few minutes, and you start to recognize a look coming across his face. It's the look of a man who's got something to say he's been wanting to say for an awfully long time. And she has no idea what's coming. So like any good, polite person would do, you just grab your drink and turn yourself around in your bar stool so that you can get a good look at all the action. And just as he stands up and he kicks back his chair and he throws down that last shot of whiskey, the whole room goes quiet. This is what everybody hears him say. Well, no soul on earth could love you. No man could satisfy. Only hell's own fire could ever warm you. You should be the devil's bride. 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 Thanks very much. You guys are suckers for the love songs, right on. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for having me back. What a treat to be invited back. It's a very cool thing you guys have going on. We don't have any shows like this back home, and it's feels pretty great to be invited back. And you can clap for that. That's the nicest thing I have to say. So that's all I got. This is from the new album as well. I've got a bunch of songs about my mom. Inspired by my mom, but none for Dad, and kind of felt like he might be getting jealous, so I thought it was about time. And when I decided to write one about him, I thought, I'm going to see if I can make him cry with a song. I can't, but he worked in the woods his whole life, and one day he came home early, and he'd fell a tree, and it bucked up and took him in the eye, so he had to go get stitches, but he insisted on taking a shower because you don't go to town in your work clothes. Pretty sure I've flown to Los Angeles in my pajamas, but that's all right. It's the same kind of thing. From the day you first held me, and all the days since then, you have always been with me, as a hero and a friend. Even when we were fighting, we would end up right again. You taught me of compassion, how to always lend a hand. You said, give more than you take, son. Be mindful where you stand. There are those who try to break you, but don't let them think they can. No matter where we go now, or what changes come, you will always be my father, and I'll always be your son. You tell me every morning, time to rise and greet the day. You said, give an honest effort, and send me on my way. Mom beside you crying, that was all you had to say. Time has beaten on your body, left you feeling old, but you're still the same to me, Dad, the strongest man I've ever known. I would give you some of my good years so you could have just a little more. No matter where we go now, what changes come, you will always be my father, and I'll always be your son. Home has its foundation, a story has its truth. A pillar I can lean on when my heart breaks through. A ship has its sails, and I will always have. No matter where we go now, or what changes come, you will always be my father, and I'll always be your son. No matter where we go now, oh, what changes come, you will always be my father, and I'll always be your son. Thank you very much, everybody.
I feel like I need to call my dad now. Powerful. His brand new album, The Hammer and the Rose, is available now wherever you get your music. Give it up one more time, everybody, for Matt Andersen. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show. You can find out where we'll be and get your tickets at mountainstage.org. All right, friends, if Kathy Mattea is the heart of Mountain Stage, then our next performer is definitely the soul. See what I did there? I'm the gallbladder. Singer, songwriter, guitarist, harmonica player, and producer, originally from Roswell, New Mexico. As a young man, he made a brief visit to the beautiful mountains of West Virginia and fell in love with the state, unloaded the car, put down roots, and he's been here ever since. A founding member of the wildly popular West Virginia bands, the Putnam County Pickers and Stark Raven. He has performed all over the globe, from Germany to Turkey, Ethiopia, Morgantown, Parkersburg. Longtime music director of Mountain Stage, he's collaborated with artists like R.E.M., Lyle Lovett, The Band, and even David Mayfield. He recently released his third solo album, Dance Till the Music Stops, blending folk, jazz, R&B, samba, and Creole with his warm, confident vocals and deeply resonant songwriting. Please welcome friend of Mountain Stage, friend of mine, Ron Sowell.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here, especially right here in the middle of the stage. I like the view here. This is kind of nice. You know, as much as I love my job as musical director, at heart, I'm a singer-songwriter. And so I'm especially grateful to Adam Harris, our executive producer, for giving me this opportunity to share some songs from my album and get back to my roots. And this first one from the album is about the law of karma. It's been said many times in many ways, but here in Appalachia, we just say everything that goes around comes around. Now you may think that you can hurt somebody, do what you want and then be on your way. But the pain that you may cause another will return to visit you someday. Everything that goes round comes round. Everything that goes round comes round. If you see your sister trouble, take your hand and soothe her weary brow. For the love that you may need tomorrow will return when you give it now. Everything that goes round comes round. Everything that goes round comes round. It matters not if you believe, it still applies to you and me, like the law of gravity. And if a tangle web we weave, the universe is not deceived. As you give, you shall receive. Oh! I need to give a shout out to my co-writer who wrote all these songs that you're going to hear tonight. He's originally from Charleston, West Virginia, and he lives in Baltimore now. His name is John Wickstrom, and some of you may know him. And John's not here tonight. And John, if you're listening, that's great. And if you're not, I wrote all these songs by myself. I heard there was a great contingent of you that were here because you heard there would be tuba. So let's hear from my good friend Ted Harrison on the tuba here. Now, one of the themes of the album is aging is inevitable, but getting old is optional. This is called It's All Up to You. You can be old if you want to, and sit in your rocking chair. Complain about the food, complain about the weather, complain nobody cares. You can be grumpy and lonely, you can go on and on, yelling at the kids, yelling at the neighbors. Hey you, get off of my lawn. You can be sad and blue, if that's what you choose. You can be old if you want to, it's all up to you. Or you can be young if you choose to, wake up with a smile on your face. Laugh away your troubles, laugh away your struggles, laugh away your pains and aches. You can be light and happy, remember it's all in your mind. If you are what you think, I think you should make your thoughts loving and kind. Oh, you can be fresh and new, if that's what you choose. You can be young if you want to, it's all up to you. Now I'm not saying that anybody gets out of here alive. No, I'm just saying you get to choose to live or just survive. If you want to, just see that you already are. Be glad for what you have, glad for who you love, glad that you made it this far. Or you can put your nose to the grindstone till you grind it off of your face. But then how you gonna smell the flowers that you find on your path along the way? All the best things in life are free. Just open your eyes and see that you can be rich if you want to. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. I've had a lot of special mountain stages, but one in particular was my favorite, and that's when my dad came for the first time. And my dad had a beautiful tenor voice, and he was always in search of 3 other singers to form an impromptu barbershop quartet. And on that day, he found our former bandmate John Kessler to sing. Got him to sing bass. I sang the baritone, and in addition to his high tenor voice, he recruited Larry Gross to sing the lead. And Larry liked our rendition of Near My God to Thee so much that he put it on the show that day. And my dad cherished that recording, in fact, so much that he requested that it be played at his funeral. And I love this music, and I heard it all the time I was growing up in my home, and I smile every time I hear a barbershop quartet. It makes me think of my dad. Friday nights were a time of magic. When I was very small, our house was filled with music, like a dream I still recall. The sound of laughter, the smell of coffee, like perfume lingers yet. When my young ears first heard the sound of a barbershop quartet. Weldon Day sang the lead, Jack Taylor the baritone, Ed Backus booming bass, rumble deep and low. And above it all, sweet and high, soaring like a bird, my father's tenor rang out clear, like an angel voice I heard. Harmonies rose in waves, crashing off the walls, immersing me in beauty and in my childhood's awe. I was baptized in the music and the wonder of it all, as I sang with the angels out there in the hall. And I would trade it all just to be back there again, when the world was fresh and new, among family and friends, and to hear those long silent voices. I'd give anything to feel my heart burst open and hear the angels sing. And the harmonies rose in waves, crashing off the walls, immersing me in beauty and in my childish awe. I was baptized in the music and the wonder of it all, as I sang with the angels out there in the hall. Okay. We've got one more song, and before we launch into this, I want to acknowledge this incredible band up here. On the drums, my longtime compatriot and Mountain States drummer, Mr. Ahmed Solomon. On the bass from Beckley, West Virginia, the multi-talented Lars Swanson. On the electric guitar, also from the Mountain Stage Band, the incredibly gifted Ryan Kennedy. On the piano, Charleston, West Virginia's best-kept secret, Mr. Jeff Hott. And also from the Mountain Stage Band, you know her, you love her, Miss Julie Adams on vocals. And normally Kathy would be hosting the show, and she sang on the album, and so I was very fortunate to find another great singer from Lewisburg, West Virginia. Please welcome Miss Abby Spangler. Okay, we're going to leave you with this one. Thank you very much. And this is also from the album. This is called Who But a Fool. Lost his way, stranded by the side of the road. I feel like a child, alone in the wild, looking for a hand to hold. And I can't believe that my fondest dreams is crumbling into dust. I'm facing the fact that you're not coming back, and I'm still a fool in love. 'Cause who but a fool? Still believe. But still believe. Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool like me? Tears in my eyes, the sight in your eyes, fall in my coffee cup. I count all the reasons you gave me for leaving, and they just don't add up. Don't add up. But the hardest part is deep in my heart. I know that you still love me. If it takes a fool to believe that it's true, I guess that's what I'll be. 'Cause who but a fool? 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 Well, still believe. But still believe. Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool like me? Still believe. But still believe. Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool? Who but a fool like me? Who but a fool like me?
Ron Sowell, ladies and gentlemen. We're very proud of Ron. His brand new album, Dance Till the Music Stops, is out now, and that album made it in the top 10 on the Folk Alliance international charts. So he's gone global. Give it up one more time for Ron Sowell. Now get back to work, Ron. We'd like to say a special hello and thank you to you right now if you're listening over WVRU at Radford University in Radford, Virginia, and on KRPS in Pittsburgh, Kansas. We're so glad to have you listening, and we hope you can join us next week when we come to you from Clarksburg, West Virginia, with Robert Randolph, Carolyn Wonderland, Nellie Mackay, and Patty Larkin. This is David Mayfield sitting in for Kathy Mattea, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Well, hello again, music lovers of planet Earth. And welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm David Mayfield, and I'm so glad you joined us. We're here in Charleston, West Virginia, at the Culture Center Theater. And still to come, we welcome saxophonist, vocalist, songwriter, and a 4-time Blues Music Award winner, Vanessa Collier. All right, folks, our next performer is a Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist from Chattanooga, Tennessee. A graduate of East Tennessee State University's Bluegrass, Old Time, and Country Music Studies program, she made her Mountain Stage debut performing with the ETSU Old Time Pride Band, and then released her breakthrough album, Wary and Strange, which was named one of Rolling Stone's best Americana albums of the year. She co-wrote and performed the song Black Myself with Our Native Daughters, which was nominated for a Grammy and named Folk Alliance Song of the Year. Her new album, Still and Bright, is out now. It's produced by Butch Walker, who's worked with people like Taylor Swift, Green Day, and Weezer. It's a cinematic, spiritual, experimental, yet deeply personal album. Known for her authenticity, emotional depth, and fearless originality, please join me in welcoming back to the Mountain Stage, Amythyst, Kiah.
Golden dawns there on King theocracy or some idle ideology. We're all made from stars from above. I pledge allegiance to my soul. I follow where she needs to go. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of love. Johnson City, Tennessee, my home in Appalachia is still calling me. Give me a mountain, something divine, a river that can carve its way through stone and time. 'Cause I don't want a theocracy or some idle ideology. We're all made from stars from above. I pledge allegiance to my soul. I follow where she needs to go. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of love. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of love. Well, I don't want a theocracy or some idle ideology. We're all made from stars from above. I pledge allegiance to my soul. I follow where she needs to go. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of love. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of love. I'm a pilgrim for the empire of Thank y'all so much. So that last one, I co-wrote that one with a singer-songwriter named Sean McConnell, and he also co-wrote this one with me as well. And I'm a big fan of cosmic horror, and usually in these kinds of stories, there's a big scary entity that you can't negotiate with and wants to indoctrinate you and have you do its bidding. Something that never happens in real life. It's only in fantasy. And one of my favorite shows in this genre is a podcast show called Old Gods of Appalachia. Yeah. That's the most people that have ever cheered when I say that I love that show, so I'm in the right place, obviously. But yeah, and so after hearing that show, it kind of inspired me to write my own cosmic horror song. So there's human sacrifice and stuff for the whole family to enjoy. This one's called Gods Under the Mountain. Covered with black slime, my lungs were choked with dirt and grime. 3 a.m. right on time, the bell told I was terrified. I lay the body in night ground, a shallow grave, I don't have time now. Oh Lord, this better work. I'm on my knees before the monolith, cold black stone. better work. I hear the sound of whispering. He comes to me, yeah, he comes to me. Hear the sound of whispering, comes to me. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountains. Black walnut churns in the moonlight, his every gaze on me, nowhere to hide. Have I succumbed to unholy mind, forever bound by the riverside? His power reigns a tempest in my mind, my soul eternally entwined. Oh no, forsake the curse. I stumble to my feet, I try to resist, I try to scream, but my will has been eclipsed. Oh no, forsake the curse. Oh no, forsake the curse. I hear the sound of whispering. He comes to me, yeah, he comes to me. Hear the sound of whispering, comes to me. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountain. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountain. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountains. And hear the sound of whispering, comes to me, yeah, he comes to me. Hear the sound of whispering, comes to me. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountain. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountain. Let me into your kingdom, wash my sins in your fountain. I surrender my wisdom, there are gods under the mountains. Thank y'all so much. This next song I wrote during, towards the end of lockdown a few years ago, and I decided it seemed like a good time to deepen my meditation practice, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And, really, this song, I kind of wrote it for myself, but also for anybody who maybe needs a reminder that we're not machines, we're human beings. We need human connection, we need community, we need each other, and our screens can't replace that, so. This one's called Space. Why am I so compulsive? I wanna crawl out of my skin. Why am I so repressing? Still learning how to live. My screams and my dreams are met with silence as I stare into the black mirror. With the chest made of glass, hoping that someone will notice. Give me space. Give me space. Give me space. Give me space. When you're covered in mud and soaking wet, just close your eyes and remember your breath. Our screams and our dreams are met with silence as we stare into the black mirror. With the chest made of glass, hoping that someone will notice. I'll give you space. 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 Thank you. So when I was 15 years old, I kept a journal, and I found it as an adult, and it was mostly embarrassing to read. But I found a poem that I'd written after I had learned about the Crusades that happened during the Middle Ages. And earlier I mentioned that I lived in a conservative Christian area, and one of the things that really upset me was the sort of hypocrisy that the people that I lived around me seemed to carry with them. They seemed to use religion to exclude people, make people feel unwelcome, as opposed to using it for kindness and compassion. When I learned about the Crusades, I was like, oh, so people have been killing each other over their beliefs for thousands of years, apparently. And that really upset me, so I wrote this poem and found it as an adult, and I decided, well, let me see if I can maybe turn this into a song. And co-wrote this with Butch Walker, who produced the album. At the end of the day, this song ends up being about standing up for yourself, finding your voice, and not letting other people's dreams overshadow your own. So this one's called I Will Not Go Down. I will not go down. I will not go down, down, down. I will not go down. I will not go down, down, down. I will not go down. I will not go down, down, down. I will Thank y'all. All right, y'all. I got time for one more. Thanks so much again for continuing to support public radio, live music. We need it. We need it now more than ever. So thank y'all so much. So this last one, I wrote this after watching a really scary show called The Haunting of Bly Manor. And it really wrecked my life and gave me nightmares. But it was, and I'll probably never watch it again, honestly. But the story was so powerful and compelling. And it's kind of it's a ghost story that also has a love story in there as well. So I kind of combined two of the main characters and kind of combined them together and into this song. So this was called Silken Petals. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. Quiet rage lingers on. A chest of silk and petals sinks into the floor. The promise of the gift was broken. Now everyone who crossed her path, their necks were snapped in half. Just like promises on. Just like promises on. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. Waters rush to fill the void. A vicious cycle that she never can ignore. Her faded face and failing memory. Her body's numb, her mind is buried in pain from life before. Betrayed and left behind. Betrayed and left behind. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. I don't feel like myself at all. Is there a ghost in me or just a love song? Waiting for you every single day. The door is open if you come home. I don't feel. I don't feel. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you down the road. Thank y'all.
Amythyst, Kiah, everybody. The album Still and Bright is available now wherever you get your music. And if you'd like a chance to see her live in person, she's got a big tour starting in November where she'll head out west and to the southeast. Give it up one more time for Amythyst, Kiah. Well, now it's my favorite time of Mountain Stage when we roll the grand piano down into the spotlight and feature our piano player, Bob Thompson. Bob has chosen the song I Mean You by Thelonious Monk. Please welcome Bob Thompson. Are you sure there's only 88 keys on that piano? You can find his music at colortones.com. One more time, Bob Thompson, everybody. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is feedback@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, peek behind the scenes on our Instagram, and watch select performances at livesessions.npr.org or on our YouTube channel. You can find all those links and more at our website, mountainstage.org. Closing out our show tonight, nominated for over a dozen Blues Music Awards, including multiple wins for Horn Player of the Year and Contemporary Blues Female Artist of the Year, Vanessa Collier was born in Texas, raised in Maryland, and picked up the saxophone at age 9, graduated from the Berklee College of Music with dual degrees in performance and music production and engineering, played a lot of music in Philly, and earlier in her career, she toured with the late, great blues legend Joe Louis Walker. That's right, before launching her own career, and what a career it's been, her album Honey Up spent 9 weeks on the Billboard Blues chart, and she just released her 6th album, Do It My Own Way, on Phoenix Fire Records. Inspired by classic Memphis soul of Stax and High Records, it was recorded mostly live on analog gear, and it features High Records legend Reverend Charles Hodges on the organ. She is a fearlessly independent artist. Please welcome, making her Mountain Stage debut, Vanessa Collier.
Everybody was talking about the whiskey, complaining about the women. I don't like either one. I like a good loving man, making lemonade, honey, both of them melting away into the hot summer sun. I wanna live a life without complaining, living richer than a millionaire. All that honey you're busting in with should be locked up in a Frigidaire. Well, you say you're evil when you're with me. Oh, but you're jealous when we're apart. I'm always foot stomping mad when I'm with you, 'cause you're always making things so gosh darn hard. I wanna live a life without complaining. Yes, I'm bound to determine this, I know. I've got enough sense now, sugar. I should have left you long ago, yeah. Come on, Chris. On that one for me, all right. And ladies, if you're in the house and you ever had a man do you wrong, well, this is what you should have said. I got 2 tears to shed for you, honey, one for each nice thing you ever done. For as much as I've had to pay for your love, I'm gonna still crying, whining, weeping, wearing me down all the time, and pleading with me ain't gonna get you nowhere, 'cause I'm gonna deaf, a dumb and blind. Oh. Of a kind heart, the warmth of a soft-spoken soul, you got everyone fooled. False humility, it's all for show. Quite a few are under your spell, but I know you too well. I used to trace the trail of kisses up my wrist, used to love your hands on mine, every breath rattling my rib cage, every beat of my heart counting your lies. I used to be under your spell, but I know you too well. Take me back to brighter days, take me back to dancing in my room, take me back to the beginning before I ever knew you.
The cracks are splintering your porcelain mask, stressed from the weight of the truth. There's no more power in your spell, 'cause I know you too well. Take me back to brighter days. Take me back to dancing in my room. Take me back to the beginning, before I ever knew you. Oh, take me back to brighter days. Take me back to dancing in my room. Take me back to the beginning, before I ever knew you. Oh, take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back. Oh, take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back before I ever knew you. Take me back before I ever knew you.
Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, I am so thrilled to be here. I have wanted to do this for a long time. This is amazing. Oh my goodness, you guys look so beautiful out there. All right, so my name is Vanessa Collier. As he said, I started playing saxophone at the tender age of 9 after watching a Mary-Kate and Ashley TV show called Two of a Kind. And on one of the episodes, the dad whips out a tenor saxophone, and I fell in love. And it took about 8 months of begging my mom pretty much every day, relentlessly, for her to cave and rent me one. And here we are 25 years later. I haven't put it down, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you. Those of you doing the math, you now know my age. It's great. And the thing that I love about saxophone is that it mimics the human voice and the human emotion. So it can, spread the full range of emotions. It can scream and growl and howl, and it can be subtle and beautiful and everything in between. And so in my sets, I like to take y'all on a journey through some blues, some funk, some soul, little New Orleans, a little bit of everything, because saxophone belongs everywhere. That's what I think, at least. And thank you. So we're going to take you down the soul avenue with this next one. This came off of a record that I put out in 2020 called Heart on the Line. And this is the first record I made, start to finish, exactly how I heard it in my head. So to me, this record is perfect. And those of you that know artists or are artists, you know that's rare to say. But I wouldn't change a thing on that record. And this next song is a song off of that record that I wrote for my 3 younger sisters who were 14, 12, and about 8 or 9 when I wrote it. And I don't know if y'all remember those ages, but they are one of the most challenging times, I think, in life, and especially as a young woman coming up, because it's the point at which you get compared to this unattainable beauty standard in the world. And you're expected to live up to it every single day. And I watch my sisters struggle with it and question their voice and their place and their value in the world. And I think that's absolutely wrong. And so I wanted to write a song to celebrate my sisters, to remind them they are beautiful inside and out, and that they have a voice that deserves to be heard regardless of what social media might say. And so, yeah, thank you. So I hope you all will enjoy this song. It's called What Makes You Beautiful.
And only see your flaws. You hate the gap in your teeth. You hate the way that your thighs touch. Oh, girl, you're just like me. And I know it gets hard sometimes. And I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know you can hide, what makes you beautiful? You twist your hair around your fingers, trying to get that curl that the cool kids do. Try to cover up your freckles with makeup. Oh, girl, you should just be you. And I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know you can hide, what makes you beautiful? No, no, no. And sometimes they might convince you that you should doubt yourself. But I hope that you'll remember that little voice inside. Let it loose and give 'em hell. And I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know it gets hard sometimes, and I know people try to bring you down. But if there's one thing that I know you can hide, what makes you beautiful? No.
try and squeeze 2 more songs in here. Yeah! I love that. So we're going to play one off my latest record, which I put out in September of last year, and it's a record called Do It My Own Way. And it's basically just a statement of how I've started my career. I've been in the industry for 10 years, and I've chosen at every path either to follow it, what everybody else is doing, or to do my own thing, and I always choose to do my own thing. And it's worked very well for me so far, so I'm going to keep doing it. And this is a song that's become one of my favorites to play live. So it's a story song. Being from Texas, I heard a lot of great songwriters growing up, and so I've wanted to be a songwriter. So everything you've heard so far has been written by me, including this next song. Yeah, thank you. So like I said, this one is one of my favorites. It's a story song, so if you can place yourself in a dark candlelit bar, lined with velvet couches, and a stranger approaches and asks you to dance. So you say yes, because who would turn that down, right? And after one dance, you realize it's just not enough. So you want one more, and just one more. So this one's called Just One More. 1, 2. Of a candlelit bar. When he asked me to dance, I'm sure he heard my heartbeat as he sipped his sidecar. He had a way about him as we swayed across the floor. I knew one dance would never be enough. I knew I'd want just one more. I had closed myself off. My heart was on the mend. There was a curious spark as our time seemed to suspend. He had a way about him as we swayed across the floor. With him, one dance is never enough. I always want just one more.
had faded down to a hush. My breath had returned, I just couldn't get enough. Oh no, he had a way about him as we swayed across the floor. With him one dance is never enough, I always want just one more. All right, we're going to squeeze in one more. Yay. Yeah. So I love great songwriters. This next one is not written by me, written by three of my favorites, Miss Ann Peebles, Bernard Miller, and Don Bryant. And this is one of my favorite songs coming out of Memphis. It's called I Can't Stand the Rain. I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. Hey, window pane, do you remember how sweet it used to be? And when we were together, everything was so grand, yes. But now that we've parted, it's just a one sound that I just can't stand. I can't stand the rain against my window, along with the pillow where his hand used to lay. I know you got some sweet memories, but like a window, you ain't got nothing to say. And when we were together, oh, everything was so great, yes, yes. But now that we've parted, it's just a one sound I just can't stand. No, I can't stand the rain, no. Against my window pane, rain. I can't stand the rain. No, 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 no. I can't stand the rain, 'cause she not here with me, no. So I say, hey, rain, hey, rain, no. I say, get out mine, get up my window, hey, come on.
Vanessa Collier, everybody. Her album, Do It My Own Way, is available wherever you get your music. And I just learned this, it's already been nominated for Contemporary Blues Album of the Year, so make sure you check that out. One more time, Vanessa Collier. Go ahead and keep it going for Amythyst, Kiah. Margaret Glaspy. And how about a big hand for Matt Andersen? And our very own Ron Sowell. We want to say a big thank you to everyone here in Charleston, West Virginia. And a special thank you to those of you out there listening on the radio, because without you, well, there wouldn't be Mountain Stage, and that would make me sad. We hope you can join us next week when we welcome Robert Randolph, Carolyn Wonderland, Nellie Mackay, and Patty Larkin. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Senior producer is Jeff Shirley. Associate producers are John Ingram and Mallory Richards. We're engineered by Patrick Stevens, Richie Collins, Jay Lipschitz, and Greg McGowan. Production assistance by Michael Lipton, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, Sam Porter, Don London, Kelly Lassiter, Jen Brown, and Tony Patterson. Photographic services by Chris Morris. Promotion is coordinated by Mallory Richards, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. Mountain Stage was founded by Andy Ridenauer, Francis Fisher, and Larry Gross. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are, just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I'd help him drink his wine. And he always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me. Margaret Glaspy.
Love to you, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me.
Vanessa Collier. Vitarello on the guitar. Ron Sowell.
You know I love the ladies. They love to have their fun. I'm a high night flyer and a rainbow rider and a straight shooting son of a gun.
Yeah, he's a straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me. Jeff Hott on the keys. Kennedy on the guitar. Amythyst, Kiah.
Mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me.
Michael Lipton.
Fishes in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me.
Take us out.
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey Glasser. This is NPR.